Hey, what's up? DFS Rico coming at you with my picks and insight for this League of Legends 2-game slate for the LPL on Tuesday, June 23rd. We got a 2-game slate. We had a 2-game slate last night. I went 1-1 with my picks, which is all right. I mean, one of the favorites lost. It was kind of a toss-up. Like I mentioned, that match was going to go either 2-0 with the Vici Gaming one, either way, and then the other one went 2-1 like I said it would. But today, we got one match that I think should just be a blowout, which is JD Gaming versus DMO, and then LGD versus IG. But before I get started, I always forget, if you could like, comment, subscribe, I really do appreciate it. You guys have been doing really great. I mean, supporting me and showing me love, and I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I can continue to win you guys some money if you are winning some money. But yeah, so going over to Bovada, you see the odds. You got Dominus Esports, very big underdogs over JD Gaming. But, I mean, don't be surprised if Dominus wins. I mean, I would be surprised, but FPX had, I think, earlier this split where they were like 3,000, favorites by 3,000, and they lost. So, I mean, anything could happen. JD Gaming hasn't looked the best, but they did play two really good teams, so I'm not going to take anything away from them. And then you got LGD Gaming versus Invictus, which, in my opinion, I'm going to really enjoy watching it. I'm a really big fan of either of the teams. I like them. Like, I see what they could bring to the table. And I think this is a really good match for LGD to show where they're at, show where their potential, see if they're going to live up to their potential, and see where they're at as far as like level of play with the better teams. Invictus Gaming is looking better now, finally playing better. They still need to be a little crispier, a little cleaner, but they're improving. So, I mean, there's nothing more you can ask for. They're winning, so it's all really that counts. And then going over to Mr. Mallmanger, thanks for the lineups all the time. Appreciate you. Here are the lineups. Oh, what's going on? They got the same lineups. DMO and JD Gaming, exact same lineups that they've been having from their last time out. JD Gaming didn't change anything. DMO. Then LGD and Invictus, same lineups, exactly the same. So nothing changing there. So that's kind of nice to know. And then we're going to go back over to DraftKings. I'm just going to do the game by game like I've been doing. I kind of like it. The videos are longer, but it seems like people enjoy them, I'm assuming. I hope. I'm not just recording for no reason. So we got JD Gaming versus DMO. Like I mentioned, JD Gaming are huge favorites. I'm a big fan of JD Gaming 2-0ing these guys. If you're looking for a 2-0, I think this is the match where it will happen. So I'm really favoriting and playing just the JD Gaming guys. But if you want to be different, I would recommend just playing 3 of them, maybe like the team slot and then 2 of the other guys. Like, I think a lot of the ownership will go to their carries and Kanavi. I think you could be different, maybe playing Zoom at the top lane and then LV Mao at the support, and then the team spot being JD Gaming. But yeah, that's like one way you could be different. I don't know if I'd super recommend it, but it's a way to be different, and that's really what you want with these 2-game slates. And then 4-man stack in the other game, because I think a lot of people will 4-man stack this game. But I see no issue with that. They could 2-0 these guys and just destroy them, just the way JD Game likes to play. They should have the highest ownership, like I mentioned. Like I said, I do think they will sweep them, so you will get that bonus from the last game, and I think it will be a blowout. And like I said, JD Gaming hasn't been performing well, but they're the defending split champions. They won the spring split. They're not no slouch. I mean, with Kanavi at the jungle position, I know he hasn't been the best. It says questionable, but don't worry about that. It's been saying that all season. 4.7 kills, 11 assists, 5.7 deaths. He's been fine. If I'm going to be playing anyone from JD Gaming, like, if I'm playing like Cash, which I probably will play a little small, I play smaller entries on these 2-game slates, I would just make sure I pop in Kanavi with Loken with the team stack. That's the way I would look. Like, if I'm going to start like a smaller entry mat, a lineup, or contest, or just something Cash, that's kind of where I would look at to start. And then the fourth guy could kind of be whoever. But that's kind of where I'm looking at on this game. I don't really like anyone from DMO. I don't think they win, but who knows? If they win, you can come back. If you could think they win, you can come back and tell me that told you. But the next game is the one I'm really interested in. That will be the toss-up, which will be the deciding factor. IG Invictus Gaming versus LGD. Invictus Gaming has been looking better. They were pretty slacking at the beginning of the split. I mean, the last 2 times I picked against them, they won. Oh, no, wait. I picked against Suning and EDG Gaming. I picked them to lose, and they ended up proving me wrong. So I am going to be going against them today. And I think they will lose. But, hey, who knows? We might get that advantage right there. I like picking an underdog most of the time. And I think if there's going to, like I mentioned, there's always a underdog that wins on these slates for some reason. Like, it's probably like 80% of the time now. I haven't really been keeping track anymore, but it's a huge number to where I'm willing to take the shot. And I don't think it would happen in the other games. So, like I said, LGD is a good team. I mean, they haven't played the best teams, and I think they're one of those teams that wants to be better. I mean, they lost to TES, the best team in the league. I think everyone's going to lose against them. They beat E-Star, they beat B5, they beat DMO, teams that they're supposed to beat. So I do like that. This is another good match to see where they're at. Like, they're in the middle tier right now, and I'm just trying to see like where they are at. So this would be a good way to like scale and see where they're at. Victus Gaming has kind of been on the downtrend. LGD's been on the uptrend. So it kind of shows where both teams will be for the remainder of the season, I think. And then this game, I'm really going to target the top lane and the jungler. I think that's where a lot of this will be won. If you look at the mid lane, Rookie leads the slate on damage per game. So I do like that. But the thing with ZA in the mid lane, he doesn't die much and he doesn't play too aggressive. The way he plays is just passive. They kind of like to play through Peanut in the jungle. And then Kramer in the bot lane. So that's kind of how they play. Kramer usually does the damage. ZA is kind of like more supporting mid laners. I mean, he gets kills and stuff, but he doesn't die much. And that's the thing with LGD. They actually have 63 deaths on the split. They have the same amount of games as the next team, as Invictus. And they've died 35 less times. And they've gotten 10 more kills per game. I mean, I think the competition that IG's been playing has been a little tighter. But that still says something. I mean, these are all pro teams, and LGD has been playing pretty solid. They haven't been dying much. They've been getting decent amount of kills. Kramer's getting 10 kills per death, so I do like Kramer. If I'm targeting anybody from LGD, I would be targeting Kramer and Peanut. And then Lang X, that's where I really want to talk about. It's going to be one, I think, in the top and jungle duo. The Shy and Lang X actually lead the entire LPL in death shares per team by a lot. I think the Shy is like 37% and Lang X is 36%. That means they're dying about more than the third of the team's deaths. So a lot of action is going to be happening in that top lane. And I can see Ning, and Peanut's one of those guys that likes to like camp lanes, and he plays carry junglers. If they let him get on a Kindred or a Graves, I think Invictus Gaming will have trouble. Like, I think they're going to target him. I would assume they would, but I'm not the coach. But I would if I was them. Don't let Peanut get Kindred or Graves, because then he will punish the Shy in the top lane and he'll get ahead. And that's the one thing you don't want when playing against LGD, is letting Peanut get ahead. So I expect a lot of action to be happening in the top lane. I expect Ning and Peanut to spend a good amount of time up there. The mid lane, to me, balance out. Kramer's been playing better than Puff this split, so if there's another difference, that's where I would take it. So that's why I do like LGD. LGD also has the fastest game time. Like I said, Kramer's getting 10 kills for every death. That's just how good he's been playing. Both of these teams have something to prove. I could see this match going either way. Like I said, it's one of those games that I will enjoy watching. But I'm picking LGD. I could see IG winning, though. I mean, Rookie's a beast in the mid lane, so if he can carry them, they're going to get carried. It's going to be because of Rookie. If I'm playing anybody from IG, it's going to be Rookie and Ning together, because Ning will have to put up a phenomenal game to win this, honestly. But yeah, that's really it. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I am 28-14 on the season as far as my picks. Hopefully I could be 30-14 by tonight or tomorrow morning. But yeah, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.